So here's the rough plans. And the idea is to have this thing 13 inches front to back. But I don't have a board that's 13 inches, so we're going to glue a couple together. But then I measured this one, and it's 12 and a half. That's close enough, right? Let's make it 12 and a half. Big board! And this edge is not square. So if we put this on here and we draw a line, that line will be straight, but it won't exactly be square to this. However, if I put it over here, that'll get us a little bit closer. So let's just do a line here and we'll square it up later. Or do we want to keep the knot? Do you want to keep the knot or do you want to get rid of the knot?
I want to keep it.
You want to keep it?
Yes.
Okay, we'll keep the knot. We can get rid of the knot and move it over here. So only one piece would have that knot. Do you want it?
Yes.
Okay. And go. Use the hole saw. Use the hole saw. There you go.
Okay, that's good.
And you see how it's high here and it's high there and it kind of goes down in the middle? We want to get rid of that. We want it to be perfectly straight all the way from end to end. You want to give it a try?
Sure.
Yeah, you just work here. That's all you're shooting. Still got a few rough spots here, so we want to get rid of all those rough spots. So, means walking along the board. So one leg is going to be 13 and a half. So let's mark there, and then cut light, medium, hard. So let's see how square is this. Not. That line is pretty close though. Use this top horn and try and put a little bit of weight into the saw. Then we'll come around to this side. Okay, so we're a little high here. See that? See how it's still flimsy over here? We want to get rid of more material over here. And we're not going to go all the way through the board. Just going to go to like there. Pinch it like this. There. And what you could do is you can put your finger down here to let it slide along the board, but be careful of the splinters. Or you can just keep it up here. Okay? There you go. Keep the down pressure here. Just need to take off a lot of material over here. So this one.
Oh my goodness, that's so good. I think this side is a bit higher.
Yeah, our high point now is right here. So I'm going to go back to this one. I'm going to take off.
Just about right.
Pretty close. I think close enough for this. This is the smallest measurement. So now we can bring that in here and mark out exactly how wide this board needs to be. That's better. Then we can come in with this one and actually flatten it.
Nope.
You want to start with a light pass, then a medium, and then the hard. Look, you're veering, you're veering. Keep twisting this way, you're starting to veer that way. So twist the handle a little bit as you go. But you keep pulling it back this way. There you go. Okay. Yep. Keep working. Keep working. Want to go until we get clean shaving from one end to the other, full width, and down to the line. We're going to mark these then. So put a piece of tape here and a piece of tape here. So this one is going to be left with this direction up, top, left, right, and then we can put this on here, and that will then mark it at that depth. Then we need this one and this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's just about perfect. Go over here. I'm really going to drive that dot in. And then we're going to go you. We go light, medium, hard. Slide it over. Drop it on the floor. Hey, look, I got someone to bend over for me. So we're going to put the mark into the dot, slide it over, light, medium, hard.
That's how you cut the pins.
Slow and steady, slow and steady. Don't push it. Let the saw do the work. There you go. That.
Very close.
There you go. So then it locks in the space. Okay, you're down to depth there. Now lean it forward like this. There you go. Okay, there you go. There you go. Stop. Pull it out. And this. And this. And this. And I'm going to go back a little farther. Keep going, keep going. There you go. Whoop. Hit it square. There you go. Okay, now get me a triangle file. We can use this to flatten those out right on the bottom. And we can hit until that touches. We want to make sure we're actually touching the outside too. So, watch, Melody. I'm going to be very, very careful. Do not bump. Do not move. It's very important. We do light, medium, hard. We put these marks so we don't forget which side of the line to cut on, because at this point we need to be very careful with that. So we put that right into that mark, then slide the square up against it, and slide it down. How am I in that line? Good. And we're going to go thump thump, move over. Now, will it fit? It's going to take off a little bit more than I expected. Okay, see how it's going in over here? So that means I don't need to move anything from these. I'm pretty tight here. I can go in here.
And then that pops out.
So I need to move some from this pin and a little bit from this pin.
It's better than chisel.
Well, it's finer than the chisel.
No, I mean the noise.
Oh. Good and loose here. Good and loose there. Still just a hair tight there. There's the actual width, and we're going to move it in about there. First thing we need to do is cut one of them to be the length we want. And then we can cut another one to match it exactly. Okay, here. If you look at the reflection, it should look like the board just continues straight on through. It shouldn't look like the board is aiming up or down. So lean the saw until the reflection looks good. Okay. Okay. There. Then with that mark in place, I can bring in the square, slide it up against, and I know the mark is exactly where I want it to be. Because this will be the depth of the drawer. So I can put this on here, and then we can mark. Okay, so this is front, left, right. Come here, tighten this up.
Okay.
Crank it this way, towards me. Come on, crank it. Crank it. Tighten the thing, tighten it, come on.
You've been tightening. Ah, my shoulder.
No, we want to go like, dunk. 2, 1. Ah, I missed. Okay. See how you're going off the line? Back up, let me fix it. Hold it down, let it wiggle.
Okay.
Come on, Melody, hold the bench. Put your weight into it. Don't let it move. Don't let it move. So, how good a cut did we do? Not too bad. A little bit off there, but not by much. Okay. So, we're going to roughly put these in place. This is called a dry fit up. Okay. Okay, crank it. Crank it. Crank. Other way. Other way. Keep going. Crank, 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 crank. And that bottom we can set aside. And later on, we can make the drawer for it. You ready to sawmill? Okay. Grab this. Pinch the board with it, and cut. Full strokes, all the way in and out. Don't think about pushing, just let the saw do the work. You make the full strokes. There you go. go, just like that. One more. Stop. There you go. That's the piece. Okay. Oop, oop. Okay. Okay, you ready to try it? Oop. Hold her up right. There you go. Right there. Again. Keep going. One more. Tap, tap, tap. There you go. Move it over to the next one. Tab and tab. Can you see where I'm marking? Like that. You mark the last two. Really tight into the corner. And top mark on that one. Put it in there, slide over, put a tick in there. We can go light. There we go. Yep, you got it. Keep going.
Very long.
Right there, stop. Crank it, come on, crank it.
Stop.
I'll take that. Is it strong enough to hold our coffee?
Should be.
Should be. Close. Crank it, crank it, crank it.
I literally cut through the tape on this, so it's gonna... And this is my favorite part, besides finishing.
You got it. You don't have to go all the way through. We're just hitting these end points here. You go right down these ones, right here. Tick, 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 tick. And don't hit the end. There you go. Sure, I was going into the board. So, watch this. Bend the card a little bit. And this one, the grain is going the other direction. So the card scraper, you can go either direction, but it's easier to go with the grain. Except for when we come to the joints, we want to be at 45 degrees because we want to be acting like we're playing that way as well. Then when we come to the joint, we can run down it that way. So back up a little bit so you can get the start. There you go. There you go. No, don't go all the way through. Just go like here to here. Cutting in to get this chamfer on the inside with the rabbiting edge. We're putting some dust into the grain so that
like that?
Yeah, just a little bit more right in the edges, like that. Chamfer past all these tails here.
Does this look weird if you go against the grain?
Well, it creates scratches you can see. So you're creating scratches right now, but you can't see them because we're going with the grain. The back, junky edge. Yeah, we're going to work on the drawer in a moment. Of course it is. Grain direction. Does it fit? We haven't tried it before. Got a little bit of work, but there's one. Let's see how that looks. It's not too far off, need to trim a little more. Yeah. There. Square peg, square hole. I need to do that little one there. And we can drive this down in. Just like that, the hole doesn't exist.
Or that.
2 3/4. So what's half of that?
3s. No.
Crank it. Come on, turn it. Nope. There, now we're through. Just cleaning out the hole. And indeed, it does.
Yes.
Then take that and fold it in half, and this rounded edge, that's what you're applying with. So you're going to dip it, soak up as much as it can, try not to let it drip on the bench, and then wipe down the surface. That's fine. Then you can set it down, grab another one. And once you get it all off the surface, then you come back through with another dry rag and you polish it. So there you have it. This is a project with my daughter Melody. If you don't know, she has her own channel called Melody's Workbench where she makes things. She'll be ramping up more projects on there soon. So if you want to go watch a 12-year-old making things in the shop, go have some fun. It should be interesting. So yeah, this is just a simple organizer we made to organize our coffee, and I really kind of like it. So I'm looking forward to using it. Do you like it?
Yes.
Yeah. So it was kind of a chance to experiment, try new things, and play with some dovetails and learn woodworking. So I hope you like that. If you have any other comments, questions, ideas, throw those in the comments down below. That does actually help us out. Anytime you comment, like, subscribe, share, even if you just hit the share button and then copy it, that does help us out. So thank you. Anytime you do that, it helps us get in front of more people. On top of that, there are a bunch of names over here. Those are all of the wonderful and benevolent people over on Patreon. Without patrons or members here on the channel, we wouldn't exist. So thank you for that. If you would like to find out more about Patreon and get your name over there, then you can go down the description down below and find out more about that. On that note, I think that'll do it for now. And until next time,
have a wonderful day.
So when designing this project, you could say we were brewing up the next project.